A house is made of wood and stone, but only love can make a home. Welcome to the Repco Light Home Improvement Show, helping you make your home into one you'll love even more. On News Radio Wood 1300 and 106.9 FM.
Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Hailey, happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday, Dan.
Did you hear my voice?
It's going to be a rough show. You're recovering still.
Yes, I had a cold last week. It started last week and rapidly developed into laryngitis. We somehow got the show done before it really set in.
Right.
And then I spent the weekend being unable to speak. And a lot of this past week, it's just been weird. It just sounds weird, but we'll do our best.
Yes, we'll get there.
Yeah, my brain is a little cloudy, so I'm going to lean on that as
good.
As an excuse for whatever comes out of my mouth. It's not my fault. I'm over-medicated, right?
Or under.
Or under-medicated. Either way, I'm not right. Well, no. Yes. I'm not right.
Yep.
Okay, let's get on to the show. We've got a lot that we want to talk about. And we're going to be in the studio with Dean Veltman from Veltman Painting, and we're going to be talking about decks. And I know it's really questionable why we're talking about decks at the end of the fall. We'll explain a little bit about that, but It's just great information coming from somebody who works with those kinds of products and projects all the time.
Right.
It's really good info. If you've got a deck that you want to do yet this fall, it is possible.
It's possible.
We'll explain with some caveats, but more likely next spring. Great info in here. Definitely stay tuned for that. And Hailey, do you want to tell them what you want to talk about, or do we want to keep that a surprise? A silly surprise?
Let's keep it a surprise.
Okay. It's practical.
Yes, it's very practical.
A little out
there.
there.
Help your fall decor.
Yeah. So that's coming up. And then a cool little tool that's kind of silly that we'll talk about at the end. But right now, let's start with something ridiculous. You know, and Hailey doesn't know what we're going to talk about, so this is kind of a surprise.
All news to me.
Technology. Let's think about how much technology has changed. Mm-hmm. You know, I think about from my grandma's point of view.
Right.
You know, what would she think of all this stuff if she could have seen, you know, even in the last 15 years, what has changed? You know, would she even recognize the place? But think about what your mom and dad have lived through all these different things. And we all tease and joke about how, I'm sure I'm not the only one who jokes about how my parents, struggle sometimes with technology, it seems like. You know, they can't get the iPad.
Better than me.
Okay, your mom's better. I know a lot of people who struggle with their parents where they got to walk them through the iPad, you know, help them with their Wi-Fi password and all that. But think what they're doing. They used to make fire with stones and sticks and stuff, and now they're working with an iPad. They have really done well for themselves, right? So I think that's really funny. And, you know, with all of this new tech, it just continually grows, right?
Right. It's just exponential.
Everything is getting smart is the new thing, right?
Smart. Is it though?
Well, but that's the idea.
Yeah.
You know, it starts with smartphones. Mm-hmm. You know, we had a party line when I grew up.
A party line.
We really did. I remember every now and then, when I was really little, you'd pick up the phone to make a call.
Yeah.
And somebody else is already talking to somebody else.
The listening that you could do.
I know. I've honestly been wondering why I didn't do more of that.
Right?
I would have thought that would have been a thing. But, you know, that went away quite quickly when I was little. I think it went away in the 80s. But still, I had that. Now we've got smartphones where you've got a computer on your phone, you know, better than the computer I had on my desk.
Yes.
You know, is on my phone now. All of that stuff. All right. Smart tech. You can open your garage with a smart garage door opener system. You have smart thermometers. Smart thermostats.
Yes.
Maybe smart thermometers. I'm sure
Either
there are.
way, they're smart.
Take your temperature from your phone, from somewhere else even. How about toilets? Did you realize that smart toilets are a thing?
I mean,
I'm not talking a little
what would
additional
be involved?
thing. Oh, I'm going to tell you what's involved.
Like it
smart
knows
toilets.
when to flush?
Oh, Hailey, it knows everything.
It knows everything.
It knows everything about you. What you've eaten, you know, they've got all kinds of ways that they spin this and who it's for and all of that. One of the things is it's for the elderly, and that cracks me up because I already, like I started, struggle sometimes to help mom, you know, or dad walk through the iPad. Right. I do not want to walk them through a bathroom experience.
Right.
all right, where are you? I'm in the bathroom. Are you sitting or standing? I don't want to go through that and try to troubleshoot this problem. But anyway, smart toilets. Here's what you get. And before I say any more, I'll put links in the show notes. And maybe other people are fully aware of these things. I was completely stunned to find that this was a real thing. These aren't just off-brand weirdo things. Kohler has an entire line
of smart toilets.
Oh, man. And you are dropping some coin.
And I mean, there's
smart
appliances like fridge, stove. I never would have thought toilet.
Oh, man. They've got all the bells and whistles, Hailey. Just listen to this. You can get heated seats. All right? We can see that coming.
All right. Yeah.
Heated seats. I love that.
Fair enough.
Built-in bidet, right? You don't have
did
to just,
know about that.
Yep. So that will come. But I watched a number of videos and I inscribed exactly what they were telling us. These were videos from the websites of the manufacturers.
Okay.
They were talking about how they will clean with a number of different sprays, including a pulsating wash that cleanses and massages. And
what?
Here's my favorite, a spiral spray wash that, and I quote, effectively cleanses a broad area.
Seriously?
Yes. So that's in the marketing. I wish we marketed for toilets.
Oh my gosh.
Of course, since you've got a bidet built in, you've got a warm air dryer. I was going to almost slipped and said a warm hair dryer. I guess it could be a hair dryer as well. It's got a...
That seems...
All right. So it's got this built-in air dryer.
Sure.
Here's the thing that I thought. I texted my mom right away and asked her what she thought. She said this would scare the daylights out of Grandma if she woke up in the middle of the night. The toilet has a nightlight that will... It is a nightlight. And the light on the ones that I saw emanate from inside the bowl. So there's this blue glow coming from the toilet bowl. Grandma would have figured there's aliens in the toilet.
Right?
Oh
my gosh.
Right? It's motion sensing, so it will sense that you're approaching and the lid will raise. The light will go on. It will prepare for whatever needs to be done.
Does it close the lid too?
It closes the lid as you leave.
Shut the seat?
I'm sure it does, yes.
Because
Oh, yes. All of that will happen.
There's some value there.
Oh, Hailey, we are just scraping the surface of what these things will do. They've got built-in deodorizers. Deodorizers. It's a really tough word to say.
Deodorizer.
Yeah, you nailed it on the first try. Built right in. Charcoal filters that will eat through any stink and turn it into like a valley of flowers. Yes, a valley of freshness. Ambient lighting. Sure, it's got the nightlight, but it will also have this ambient lighting for your nightlife, whatever that looks like.
What?
Oh, yeah. They can look like little disco things going on, all kinds of fun stuff. On top of that, we've got to wrap it up. But my favorite part about the whole thing is that it's just like the seats in cars now. You can customize it for users. It will remember you and adjust to your personal settings. Smart toilets. We've got links in the show notes. Definitely check it out.
Wow.
Very interesting. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll be talking about not as ridiculous a topic as that.
No.
Something
it's
much
very
more practical. That's all just ahead. Stay tuned.